back to another episode of the Relationship Method podcast. I am Chris.
I am Jay.
How's it going, Jay?
It's gonna be a rough week for me. Got a lot of appointments coming on, so
A lot of appointments.
Yeah,
You're
up
a
the
busy
block.
guy, dude. As for me, dude, I have an 18-year-old daughter now.
ooh, congrats.
Yes, 18. Can she get lotto tickets? Is that 21? I don't know.
remember.
I hope she gets a lotto ticket and wins.
You got a
us-
percentage?
Wins us $1 million.
Yeah, Dad, I pay you, and now I'm gone.
Dog, yeah, man. So, anything else besides what's poppin'?
No.
Met any
that's-
new people on the net?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Even
Stay
outside?
busy. It's even outside.
No, really?
Yeah.
You're boring, dude.
I'm not boring. I'm just busy.
Well, I have met a lot of people, including this person that we got on.
Okay.
She is a single parent, an entrepreneur,
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. and a local of the Hawaii Island.
Hawaii.
Yes. So, without further ado, Camille, get up on the stage.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I can. Hello. Oh.
Yo,
There we go.
official. Okay, so we got Camille. Miss, tell us something about yourself.
Well, I am a baker. I've been baking for 7 years now.
Baking.
Baking, and I just
Interesting.
recently stumbled upon photography just about a little over a year ago.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
And that college.
College. I went to school for massage therapy for about just a little bit.
Massage
Which was
these toes,
right
girl.
after high school. I went
Okay.
to Millermont Tech and in Georgia.
Georgia.
Yes,
how
that
was your
very
since you're from
interesting.
here? How was your experience in Georgia?
It was different. I ran across a lot of really good people. I can't understand what they're saying with their thick accents. though,
Yeah,
to be
so
honest.
I reckon
Yeah, but sweet people. I still keep in touch with a bunch of them.
that's good.
And
Gotta keep those connections, yeah.
Hell
keep
yeah.
the connections. But I no longer do massage anymore. So I do it for
Wow, wow.
fun, only for my
Peoples that wanna pay.
But people.
Only my friends, my dear ones.
Yes.
That's you know what? That's cool. I have an uncle that does that, and I know a couple people that are really into that field. Like they have their own chair, not their own chairs, but their own tables. I've never gotten like a professional massage before. I got the goddamn Thermagun, so why the fuck not, right? But
Those
I'll
are-
stumble upon a massage later on, you know, in the future and stuff. You know, nothing illegal, just the regular. Hey man, are you gonna step on my back? You know, I don't give a fuck if it's a
Hot
guy.
rocks.
I don't give a fuck if it's a guy massaging me. You better have soft ass hands. I tell you that. Lotion your shit, you know. But okay, cool. And baking. What made you get into baking? Are you like super good at it, or do you have like a certain type of ingredient that you put in your shit?
Love. I'm just kidding.
Love makes you horny.
Oh.
No, but okay. So what made you start doing baking?
I've always been really interested in baking since I was young. I used to make cakes as, for my friends, my best friends growing up. I probably like in high school. I started.
Was there a home ec class?
There was a
Did
home
you-
ec class.
Ooh.
Even
Oh.
in middle school, yeah.
Really?
Middle school. Mhm.
Out here, I've never taken a home ec class. I've taken woodshop.
There was one when I was in high school.
Home ec?
Yeah, it was fairly new, so.
Ah.
If it was around when I was there, I would have taken it, but it came up after I graduated, so.
Ah, okay. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, you know what? Just say the range. Don't say your specific number.
I'm 30. That's okay. I'm 30. It's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm older than you, but it's okay. Cool. Also, 30, huh? Okay. And photography. What made you say you recently got into that? What made you get into, this world? Because I know there's a lot of, like, say, competition out there because a lot of people are doing it now, as well as it's a very expensive hobby, isn't it?
It is. It's
Okay.
really
Yeah. What made
expensive.
you get into it?
I honestly just love making other women feel good about themselves. I know I
Ooh.
have a lot of friends and even cousins and family that just don't feel beautiful. So I just want to bring that beauty out in them. I wanted to
that's
show.
so good.
I want to show them like how beautiful I see them.
Mhm.
And that's kind of how it started.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Sold. Make me look pretty. God damn it. Okay, that's what's up. okay, staying on photography, have you ever had any oddball jobs
Oddball
doing,
jobs.
you know, photography? Like, okay,
So-
like, you know, taking a photo of a person nude or of a couple nude.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
All the time. All the time.
Is it, how does that discussion come up, if you don't mind me asking? Like, hey, come up, take my picture. Or how does it...
It's typically women who approach me who
Okay.
wants to do like a nude shoot, and I always let them know if, I'm not allowed to post them, or I just kind of
Kind of talk it out with them.
talk it out with them and make sure that they understand that if we're going, like, typically they want to go public, like
Uh-huh.
public beaches.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta go like super early, sunrise, making sure that the cops don't see
Yeah,
us.
Make sure the sand is kind of moist.
I think
so,
that finds it a little more exciting when you like
It's
kind of
a-
like sneak it in.
Man, hell yeah.
Even
Bam,
on
bam,
a
bam.
hike, like
Yeah.
I'd let them know, like, hey, like, you need to be kind of quick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've seen your reels and your videography. It's pretty cool. I like how you edited your stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty cool because I myself I'm dabbling into that, not fully yet, but it doesn't look as cool as yours yet. You know what I'm saying? Like as cool as people be posting on social media, my shit is super subpar compared to people like you and people that has been doing this type of stuff for I don't know X amount of years and shit. So yeah, your shit is cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
hell yeah, Jay Gaithan.
Not from the top of my dome right now.
Okay, cool. So, can you tell our listeners and viewers, how did I get you on the podcast? Because I know a lot of people
Is
are
that a
like,
question on there?
no, it's
Oh,
it's
your
a person, it's a
question.
me question because you know how I be reaching out to people, they be blowing me off, they be ghosting. What made you, you know, one respond back and two, get your ass on this cast?
I honestly was just curious.
Uh-huh.
I was just very curious, and I'm currently trying to open myself to new experiences. So,
Mhm.
trying to be like a yes man, a little bit.
Hey, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah, I was curious, and you seem like a real cool guy. So,
Fun fact: this is my first podcast, so this is also new to me. So
Really?
yeah.
really,
He asked me about like, hey, you want to do a podcast? I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm just like, because I need something to do. I'm here on the island, and I'm usually stuck in my room, so I'm trying to broaden my experiences. So this is pretty new to me.
see, okay, so
Yeah.
you're being a yes man too. So,
A little bit, yeah.
yeah.
New things. And to caveat off his story, I got asked to be on a podcast, and that's how I started. My boy Elijah, he had the idea and he had the experience, and he was like, "Yo, if I started this, would you come on?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I would." You know,
Shout out to
experience.
Elijah.
You know. But yeah, he's the one that I did more than a uniform with, and yeah, I was talking to you about that prior. So yeah, that's how I got on. Humble beginnings.
Okay,
Hot damn.
nice.
Yeah. So to everyone out there, if I'm reaching out, you know what, this ain't no Pornhub
Don't
couch.
ghost.
You know what I'm saying? At
That's
least
rude.
say no. Don't make me feel stupid. You know, you know what? I don't care if I feel stupid. You know, I've been stupid so many years now. But yeah, if I could get Camille here to talk about shit, I could, you know, y'all talk your story. So we're gonna get to these questions, and you have a lot of them, but we'll do the good ones.
Okay, yes, please.
What are your goal influences?
My goal influence.
Yeah, goals influences. Yeah.
So my current 2023 goal is I would love to travel. I would love to see the world with photography, through photography. So I'd love to do more jobs traveling and, shooting more content for
Okay.
models around the world, and,
What would
Maybe-
your first spot be? Like your go-to? Where you want to go first?
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
They got good,
Yeah,
good places
bruh.
there.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures.
Oh, bruv. Okay. Hey, Switzerland. I would want to go to, like, I would want to go to South Africa for some reason.
South Africa?
Something
South
about South
Africa.
Africa. There's a lot of white people there.
Exotic, huh?
Yeah?
Super, yeah, like
a lot of French actually are.
Yeah,
so-
French
Wow.
and a lot of light-skinned whites.
Oh.
Some of the Caucasians are down there. You know, chilling with the tribesmen.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I
How about you,
like-
Jay?
I've worked with someone because I used to be a barista in Starbucks, and she was from South Africa, and I'm like, okay, this is a little racist of me, but I thought like, why is she coming out of Africa looking white? Like,
Oh my god.
See?
It's
I didn't
it's like a
see.
meme.
I know.
See, we got black people talking Spanish and shit.
But then
yeah.
I learned more about her, and then I kind of understand the whole geographical history.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was interesting, like to like meet someone from from South Africa. So yeah.
Yeah.
But for me,
Ja.
on top of my dome, Bali is the first thing that comes to
Bali?
mind. Bali.
Man, hell
Because
yeah.
I've seen a lot of friends posting, and the whole place looks nice. They got nice club scenes. They got a nice geographic area, waterfalls and all. So Bali is the first thing that comes to my mind.
What's that city? It's like right near the mountainside, and to get there, you have to travel by boat, and all the rich people go there. I want to say Greece, but it's not Greece.
Italy?
It's I don't know. It's on the tip of my tongue. Is it called Morocco?
Morocco.
Have you ever heard of Morocco?
I've heard of Morocco, but I was thinking like if it is Greece, it's
The Maldives?
Santorini. Is that Santorini? Is that
I don't know, man, but it's this place, and if y'all know, please, fucking educate me. It's this beautiful city, and it's right near like the mountainside. All the houses are on the mountainside, and you have to be super multi-rich to live there. And then all the rich people, they have their yachts lined up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's not Greece. It's like in the mountain range.
Yeah, and it's like it's sunny there every fucking day. You
You
never.
mean Hawaii Kai?
Oh shit! Hey, visit Hawaii Kai.
Just visit, just
Bro,
tickets and go.
speaking of Hawaii Kai, I want a house there. Like when I went there for the very first
How
time.
much is houses over there?
That's the one near the.
It's like millions, billions.
Bruh, it's like
Yeah.
it's like Hawaii's version of Pebble Beach
Damn,
in California.
it's gonna be a while.
I know, right?
Those-
Lotto, Mila, get that lotto ticket. Okay, the current trends. What are your thoughts on the future of photography and current trends? I'm not up to current trends, only dance, I guess. But yeah, what's your take on that?
Well, currently on social media, I noticed there's a lot of reels coming out. TikTok is blowing up, so it's gonna be more video rather than photography. I notice a lot of people are doing more iPhone photography. Honestly,
Yeah.
So-
It's cheaper because we all
it's-
have the phones.
Yeah, it's a little cheaper, but we still have these events, weddings. There's still gonna be photography for us,
Mm-hmm.
but social media wise, I kind of see it
Kind of pulling it.
kind of pulling away a little bit, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of social media, before you, like, say, did these occupations, were you heavy on that? Like, when did you start getting heavy on, posting your content?
Posting like personal stuff.
Yeah,
or-
personal stuff like your photos. You say I don't know if you say, but you do photographs too. Like you're a model. When did that start blowing up for you?
Okay, so that happened right around 2019 when my sister passed away. So I know. Well, she took her life, and she was not feeling herself. Like she just really felt like very insecure. She wasn't happy with the way she looked, and she was just very negative. And I too went through that spiral after she passed away, and I was at a point where if I looked good on the outside, I could feel good on the inside.
Definitely.
So it kind of started that way. I started taking pictures with my friends, of my friends, and it kind of grew from there. So my love for photography and modeling kind of grew from there. That's where I started posting more, loving on myself more, taking care of myself, taking care of my friends.
That's good.
Yeah, and that's how it kind of grew.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Any advice for our listeners that need that self-love? Like, what's the booster? What made it, go? Like, if people are down on themselves, what's an advice that you would give?
I would
them?
say, like, if you are down, I would think of it as a weather, like a storm. Like, it's, I would just be more present in how you're feeling. If you're feeling depressed, like, feel that rain and just soak in it. It's gonna eventually go away. The sun is gonna come out. It's gonna stop eventually, and you move on. You move forward. You can't just. It's not gonna rain forever.
But when it rains, you know the feeling. You know how to deal with it.
You
Right?
know how to deal with it. You just gotta roll with it. You can't if you're in the rain and you just kind of do this, you're still gonna get wet.
Exactly.
Just
Embrace it.
Embrace it. Just yeah.
Oh, okay. That's some beautiful advice. That's good. I like that. the metaphors that you use. Oh my god. No, that was good. Jay, you got anything?
I mean, I've been in similar situations to where I wasn't myself, just recently actually, and it kind of dwelled on me to put a hold on my academics, and it's affecting me, and so I realized that I need to actually, you know, step back, take time for myself, and recollect before I can jump back in it. Because I'd learned that if I do stuff that I'm not comfortable with at the time, and if I force myself, it can mentally fuck me up. So taking that time to step back and reassess and try to embrace, you know, okay, now I need to improve and start continuing my life forward, you know.
It reminds me of like starting a new job.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get in there, you don't know what you're gonna be doing. You're not trained on anything yet. But once, like let's say a couple weeks in, you got the groove of it, and then they throw you into a different department, which you know totally nothing about, right? You get, what's it called? It's not discouraged, but you get, what is it called when a bully, you get intimidated.
Mm-hmm.
So you shy away from that new opportunity to stick there. Yeah, is it something like that? But then you're just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go in because you are forced to go into this new position, and you know, you either sink or swim.
Right.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
you're not gonna know unless you try it.
Yeah. You gotta swim first before you become a goddamn medalist.
Aquaman.
Aquaman. But that was cool. That was cool though. Next question is, how do you balance being a model and photographer, and do you feel you're better at either of the two? Ooh.
I would love to shoot more than model. I'd rather shoot more than model. Just because
Yes.
I feel like I have so many pictures. I don't really.
Yeah, I don't need any more, goddamn.
I don't need any more. I kind of model because I am in the photography industry. I do have a lot of photographer friends, and we kind of just like to shoot for fun, you know. So I do have a lot of content, but I would personally love to shoot more. I just love the feeling of making others feel good about themselves. You're kind of like their hype man too. Like you don't want to be like shooting. That sounds funny. But, you don't want to be photographing someone and just kind of like a silent shooter. Have you ever had like a silent shooter where they just kind of click and like you're not really.
Yeah, in elementary school.
Oh.
Or let's say when I took my senior photos.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
just
awkward,
do this, do that.
Yeah, you gotta kind of like hype them up, like, oh yeah, like your ass looks good.
Yes, bitch.
Yes.
You could cuss on
Yes.
YouTube.
No, yeah. You gotta kind of be their cheerleader at the same time. So it's a really good feeling too. At the end of the day, you know, I feel good, they feel good.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then, do you feel that you're better at either of the two? Like, are you a better modeler? I mean, you're posing.
Oh no.
Or are you a better photographer?
I'm a better photographer. I can't pose for shit.
She's like, you want my hand where?
No, so yeah.
What do I do with my hands?
I'm basic. Like I'm like, I just put my hand on my.
Behind your head and your head. Pop out a butt cheek and you're straight.
There we go. Yeah, I'm like a deer in the headlights sometimes when somebody's shooting with me. So.
Believe it or not, I actually follow some Instagram people who actually dev on positioning to like have an angle and then do some. It's pretty crazy. Like really, it makes it more.
You have to do like a 45-degree angle like this, and then you just look.
Angle.
Yes,
oh my god, angles.
You know, you don't want to go straight forward because you're gonna look really square.
Yeah,
boring. You gotta create triangles. That's
you know what? I don't know nothing about that shit, but I've heard it because my wife tells me this stuff all the time. The angle of from this, you know, this is a phone, the camera phone, right? Yeah, from this to that, it's. Bro, you get three chins here, but over here you just got one jawline.
On top of photography, I did learn something because I was going into it because I'm still trying to get a camera myself. The back of your background kind of has like a center point if you have like good.
You gotta do leading lines.
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck? Leading lines? What are leading lines?
It basically accentuates you as the person in the picture. Whereas if you're just take something.
Oh, okay. He's a photographer.
Yeah. Those two could fucking talk. I don't know. I'm just gonna listen to that one. Oh, leading lines. So is this a class that y'all took, or is this you just know this from?
It just looks aesthetically pleasing. I don't know.
Oh, aesthetics.
Aesthetics.
In the end, photography is a lot of aesthetics.
Yes, it is for sure.
Okay, another one. Are you single at the moment?
Yes, I am.
She is single.
I am single.
Stop fucking DMing me. Stop it.
Oh my
god. You got dicks? I'm just kidding. Fuck
it. Be a man or woman. And reach out to her. Stop. I'm not your third person. All right. Fuck. Okay, so my question is, since you are, a model too, have you came across any creeps or some unwanted interactions?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah?
All the time.
What was the weirdest one?
The weirdest one? I got people talking to themselves, man. My DMs. Oh yeah. Like,
Oh, so
Okay, you just read what they're saying and then just continue to
you just
like
continue
start.
to
Yeah.
talk to me. I got one guy who says good morning to me almost every day.
I'm like, who are you?
and how does that make you? Is
It
it
feels good, but it's a little weird. And I got one guy who sends me pictures of, like
his junk?
no, not
Okay.
his junk. I don't know. I have like hundreds of DMs that I didn't go through, but there's this one guy who takes selfies of himself like every now and again just like good morning or I hope you're having a great day.
Wow.
I got this Costco rotisserie chicken in my car.
I think
No, I'm
that's a
not
lot
kidding.
That's crazy.
No, but he seems like a sweet guy, but
Uh-huh.
he's very consistent. I think, consistency is key. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
Is that something that? Would you reach out to him?
just laughing already.
No.
No.
Sorry, guys. Y'all gotta be subtle.
No, I
Okay.
just think it's funny, it's entertaining for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's one.
That's a little evil there.
I would like someone to, a guy send me. This is what I'm
You
cooking
know what
today,
I would
Chris.
like? I would like some Venmo.
Oh,
there it is.
Hey,
There it
cash
is.
app.
My utilities.
You know what I'm saying? Cash app,
on
Dog
the
G.
side
You know
note,
what I'm
I
saying?
think it's just a couple of dudes or girls just trying to seek a little validation. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh, this is a pretty lady. Maybe if she just responds once, they'll get that like endorphins or whatever.
That's crazy that you say that
Interesting.
because I know a couple podcasters, like they're up there. People would talk shit about them, and then when they would reply, it's one of those, oh man, I didn't know you'd ever reply. I'm a big fan type of situation.
No, they just wanted a reaction from you.
Yeah.
Most men just want a reaction from you. So
Okay.
I don't know, just my experience anyway.
Huh.
You just ignore it.
Okay. How do you if a guy's coming on to you, how do you let them down gently, or what's the with your experience, the proper way in laying down a guy for our listeners and viewers, so they don't get like, oh my god, my world's ending.
Is this like digitally versus physically?
Let's go digital.
Digital.
Yeah, when they're trying to reach out, but hey, good morning, and
Right.
no, nothing, and then finally you're just like fed up and just like, you know what, it's sweet, but I'm not interested, type
I
shit.
just don't respond.
Don't
I
respond.
don't know.
I mean, that
don't
is
respond.
key,
But
though.
If I do go on a date with someone, and I'm not feeling it, I'm just very transparent. I just let them know, like, hey, I see you more as a friend.
Oh.
You're a sweet guy, but I see you more
Kuya.
as a friend. Yeah, and they're still my friends. They're super cool. They're,
Uh-huh.
They're still in my life somehow, like either on social media or through text, whatever.
Uh-huh.
But we're still cool. Like they respect me in that sense. I don't know. I just feel like transparency is always a good
Definitely.
way to
You
go.
don't want to be around the bush and
No,
say
you want
lying,
to
like-
ghost either. So
Yeah.
that's messed up.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Don't like being ghosted.
Yeah, I've been ghosted many times. So.
Yeah?
Oh really?
I've been ghosted too.
I mean, I'm kind of used to it already, so it's just like, whatever. I'm moving on with my life. So.
As a person that been ghosted, like say your first time being ghosted, how did you react to being ghosted like the very first time
It
ever?
hurt. It hurt.
Yeah, you're like, what the
It's
fuck?
like-
So what? Like were you on a date or something and you thought it went well?
I guess the first time was just like a crush kind of thing, and I just kind of like wanted to be their friend just to like see where it would go, but it just came as like a rejection. I kind of like.
So she just stopped talking to you in general? Like
I guess
just-
avoided me. I get that feeling from her friends, like they dragged her away and kind of just gave me looks. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
That's messed up.
It is messed up. My experience, the texting just stopped. Like, it was always a good morning text or, hey, how you doing? This and the third. And then it just stopped. And then all I see is just me. And I'm like, man, this just sucks.
Were you talking to yourself too?
You know what? I was giving myself a pep talk. Fuck that. I was talking to myself for like, I'm going to say a good 6 lines. And then I was like, I got the hint. You know what I'm saying? Bitch.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? No, but I mean, she's cool. So we're still cool. But it was one of those things. I was like, God damn. Like, you can't be, just say, you know what? I'm not feeling it. Or one of those, hey, it got weird. I just don't feel like talking to you anymore type shit.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
you
better
can't
to
be
just
real,
let
yeah.
them know than just not. I don't know. Better to know than not.
I think it's just, it comes with growing up. Some people are used to just ghosting because other friends or social media has been doing that, and like, okay, that's what I would do.
It's just
Versus where,
disrespectful,
like,
I think.
yeah,
I think we're
it is
just
still
older.
disrespectful.
Maybe I'm just older. I don't know.
Speaking of growing up.
There we go.
Here we go.
Speaking of growing up, this is, and I was thinking this for like the past week. When did y'all looked at your, like, say, parents, grandparents, or your old uncles, and thought to yourself, "Damn, y'all old." Like the you're old factor clicked in your head.
So for me, it was when I was growing up. My mom would bring her friends over to the house, and she'd have like little get-togethers at the house.
I'll play mahjong.
Yeah, they're like drinking, talking shit, whatever, and I'm like, y'all are fucking old. Y'all are old, and this is me now. Like, I'm 30 and I'm bringing my friends over. My son must be thinking the same
It's
thing.
like, Mom, y'all
You're
fucking
old. What are
old.
you doing?
Yeah.
When I went home and I saw my dad, because I see my dad every time, but this time, being in the military, it's hard for me to go back to California. When I saw my dad, like, all his grays and shit, because he used to color his hair, but then he embraced the gray. I was like, damn, dude, you're getting there, man. You are fucking, I love it that you're embracing the gray, but you are old now.
I think I'm in the same way.
Yeah?
When I realized, because being in the Army, there's that distance. I haven't seen
Yeah,
them
yeah,
like that
yeah.
for a while. And you kind of see their, I don't want to say defects, but more of like their, whatever comes with growing old, like their eyes get watery,
Wrinkles.
the wrinkles, the gray hair.
The
for
gray.
example. It is a little sentimental because they are very old. They're like in their late 70s. My parents.
Yeah.
And I never met my grandparents, so there's that. Too.
But it's crazy
It is
seeing that
crazy.
shit, right? Because, growing up, you see, like, the little grays, or it's still black, but then you come back and you're like, damn.
Yep.
Bro, when did y'all start getting your gray hairs?
Early?
Early? I started getting my grays, and I'm embracing my shit right now. How about you?
I don't have no gray.
You never had gray hairs?
No.
I'm still young.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, my hair is amazing.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
What do you use? What's the shampoo you use?
Well, I color my hair, that's why. So.
You color your hair?
Color shampoo.
Color shampoo. Panty Profi, hook us up, please. Sponsor us, please. So you color your hair. Is it like a once a month thing or whatnot?
No, I go see my girl, Ariel V Hair. I don't know.
Ariel V
Shout
Hair.
her-
at-
shout you out.
yeah.
Ariel,
No, you
she's-
can do it.
she's
Yeah,
the
plug
shit.
her up.
Yeah, she's the shit.
Is
go see
her
her
prices is it okay? Her prices.
Her prices are real good.
Does she do fades and shit?
I don't know if she does men.
Oh.
Strictly salon.
Nope, not us. Sorry.
She's worth it. She's worth every penny. She's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so you've never seen a gray on your head.
Do you see one?
You know what? Because you dyed it.
I dyed it. Yeah, you can't tell.
You cannot tell.
You can't tell.
If you did see a gray, how would you react? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't know. I think I just told
Color
myself I'm-
immediately.
Nah. I would accept it.
You would accept
I would
it?
accept
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Oh, I started not accepting my shit when I saw gray and red on my chin hairs.
Red?
I saw it. It's
Oh,
like it's
yeah.
like it wasn't bright red, but it's
What?
I don't know. It's for some reason
No.
red. Maybe I have
I know,
Irish.
no,
in
no,
me.
I know what you mean. I do get little like
What?
red
You
hairs.
have
Yeah,
red
red
hair?
hairs. Yeah.
It's like
That's
random ones,
interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, eh?
Blood hair.
It's my butt hair growing on my chin.
Blood, not butt.
Oh, blood.
He said butt hair.
St- my bad. Oh shit. But yeah, man, getting old fucking sucks. Funny story. My wife was getting something in the fridge on the bottom shelf. She fell down so slowly, like she bent back and
Aw.
she was like she couldn't catch herself. But her falling backwards was so slow, like and then of course me, like I held in my laughs because of course I'd be like, "Are you okay?" Picked her up and then I started laughing because like
The way she did it.
bruh, it was hilarious, but I couldn't laugh at that instant because it would have been assholish of me, even though I'm like,
Still actually.
I'm an asshole.
She was slow falling. You couldn't catch her.
No, I was
You
just
kinda watched her
watching.
fall down slowly.
Look, what
And-
happened was, I was washing the dishes. She was, getting stuff prepped for, I think it was lunch, and I'm just washing, my hands are all wet. I look, and that's when she's and I'm like because as instinctively, as instinct people, whatever, we don't react because you would say, "Oh, I would catch her," But no, you want to see that shit through, you know? I'm the type of person that want to see it through, but then I need to react. Because being in the army, you have to react.
Yeah.
But at that instant, I wanted to see what would happen. If she would stay there, if she would lay flat on the back. I just wanted to see what she'd do. And I think that's why I didn't drop the dishes and fucking get her with my wet hands. That would be kind of fucked up if I'm like trying to lift her up with wet hands and we both slip.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like, you would have slipped, I would have slipped. I'm clumsy as fuck. So, yeah, man. That was my funny story.
A little comedy in the relationship.
Of course. Goddamn. Y'all watched any new shows lately?
I've been watching what's her name? Chloe. It's called the Peripheral.
Okay.
What is that?
It's kind of a sci-fi. Basically, it's a girl who likes to play video games, but she's trying to kind of get her life together. It's like in a post-apocalyptic type setting, and she goes into like this suit made for her, but it's actually like something in the future. I don't want to spoil too much for those who are listening and want to watch it.
Netflix, hook us up. I mean, no.
It's
Prime.
Amazon.
Amazon, hook us up, bitch.
Yeah, it's a good show if you like sci-fi. Yeah.
Okay.
How about you, Camille?
Right now, I'm not really watching a lot of shows. I'm really busy right now with my schedule.
Thank you for
But
coming through the podcast.
I do listen to podcasts.
Oh,
That's
what's
why-
your favorite so far that you listen to? Like, that's my go-to because there's always a new episode, or two is just get you hooked in.
Or whatever.
It's just like a learning curve for me. It's more so like manifesting positive energy and
Manifest.
yes. So a lot of that because we're going into 2023. I want to like a new mindset, kind of like clear my
good.
palette.
There you go, yeah.
You know, yeah. A lot of music. I just learned that I like country music.
You like country music?
I'm starting to.
Ah.
I just went to Whiskey Dicks this past weekend, so
And Whiskey
Whiskey
Dicks is
Dicks.
pretty cool sometimes.
that's pretty fun. Yeah.
Country music, I think, in my opinion, reggae is Jamaican country music. Like the lyrics
Okay.
are the same. It's just the tone and everything is just different.
Interesting.
Okay.
Because you could talk about country. You could talk about a dead dog, right? A dead dog that died, yada yada, in the pasture. Now in reggae, you could talk about the same exact thing, but just with a different accent. I'm gonna botch the reggae fucking accent, so I'm not even gonna do it. But I see the similarities in reggae and country, and that's just me. Movies that I watched lately. Have you ever watched Smile or heard the?
Is that the creepy one?
Yeah, it's a psychological thriller.
Oh, okay.
It's a good one. Like no more. It's not gory.
Is it jumpy?
It's super in.
Kind of
Yeah.
like a thriller.
Yeah, it's a thriller. Yeah. And let's see. I've been recently watching. That was one. What's a new one? Oh, HBO Max Titans. Y'all
I
fuck
heard
with-
of that.
Ooh,
I
you better
haven't
watch it.
I
Ooh,
haven't got
girl.
to see it,
Oh
but
my God.
it is on my list.
Yes.
I do want to see that.
I'm
Yeah.
not a
I don't
fucking
think
nerd.
I've heard of that.
No,
No,
it's
you
on
haven't
HBO
fucking
Max. It's good. It's good.
I don't have HBO Max.
Oh no.
Let me get on your account.
Do you have Singular? I mean, do you have AT&T?
Not anymore.
Oh,
I'm T-Mobile, so I get the Netflix.
Loser. Womp womp womp.
So,
HBO Max, hook us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, hook us up. Shit, Jay, you got anything?
Not in the dome right now. Just the only matcha that I had this morning. That's it.
Okay, come here. You have any questions for us before I move on?
No questions so far.
Cool. Next one is dating apps versus social media.
What do you mean, like?
Okay, so on social media, it's we're posting pictures, we're posting a part of our lives for everyone to see, especially our close friends. As for dating apps, I think it's just strictly just what it is on the dating app. Why I'm here. Now, the thing is social media is starting to become dating like some sort of a dating app because they're throwing their shot at you through social media instead of
Sliding into DMs.
Still.
dating apps. So like what do y'all think of the differences between those? Do you think it's starting to like blend in together?
It's starting to blend in together.
Yeah.
I think so,
Are you
too,
on the
yeah.
dating apps too?
Not for like.
Nigga, just say yes.
I am. Okay, I am, but not like.
Okay.
Not,
I
Just
feel
not heavy, right?
Heavy.
Okay.
I think social media is better because you're posting on your stories. You know,
Yeah.
you're more active on that, I think, and through like Hinge or Tinder, you just have some pictures and like a little bio and
Right. It's more a little more restricting on those days.
yeah. With Instagram, you're more I guess personable.
Mm-hmm.
I think
More free to do whatever.
yeah, more free, and then I guess Tinder and Hinge is a good way to advertise that you're single, and then they can switch over to your
Yeah.
social media to connect
Link
with you
it,
there. Yeah, that's
see
kind
people do that a lot.
that's kind of how it's going with me because I'm more active on Instagram, anyways. You know.
Uh-huh. So has that ever happened to you to where you're on a dating site and it eventually went to social media?
Oh, all of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, I prefer talking through social media or through text anyway.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you? I'll ask you this too, Jay. Are you more of a text person, or do you pick up the phone and actually hear a voice now, or FaceTime?
Oh, fuck the FaceTime.
Fuck the FaceTime. That shit will get you in trouble or not? FaceTime.
FaceTime.
Oh,
I mean, I used to
FaceTime.
do the FaceTime a lot, especially with my last relationship. She used to like want to FaceTime every time, and it was no problem. But as far as like texting or messaging, messaging or calling, I think I'm trying to get to where I'm comfortable calling.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from working from a call center, I hate phones with a passion.
Yeah.
Texting is a good way to like kind of get me a gist and I'll get back to you kind of thing. That's how I am right now, and I prefer that. So texting more to say, but I'm trying to open up to go to phones again because I like that verbal
The interaction.
connection. Exactly.
How about you, Camille?
I feel like phone calls are a lot better because you can hear the reactions. Versus when you're texting, it's kind of like you're kind
monotone, right?
You're kind of calculated with your text. So you
Mhm.
have time to like think about what you're gonna
Oh
say.
shit!
It's like
yeah.
a chess.
Versus, like,
Yeah.
Yes. So when you have a phone call, you ask them a question, or you know like, hey, what are you doing, or whatever. Like
Like,
they have a
in the
response
bathroom?
right away. Versus like a text, like they're gonna take like 5, 10, 15 minutes.
Yes.
And, like, I'm not taking a shit.
So in Texas,
in
in Texas, do you have the red 1209 thing on the bottom right of your screen? Or is that turned on yours?
What is that?
I turn mine off.
So I turned mine off. It's the one where it's like a receipt of your text.
Oh, okay.
So like say if I texted you,
Oh, no, I don't have
it
that.
would show what time you opened up the text
I
and read
see.
it. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't know.
Oh.
Oh, it's on the iPhone.
So you some tricks to like.
Show you.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I prefer talking more than texting. Texting is super convenient if you cannot talk. Thus the text. But I like when I'm walking around, I have my earpods in, so it's like I feel weird saying, "Hey Siri, text so and so," da 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 da, and then my words get misconstrued.
What about voice notes?
To who?
Oh.
So
Ain't that a bitch?
Damn.
Fuck you,
It
Siri. Fuck you. Shut
No,
up.
that shit works. Like, voice notes
You
are
know my
cool
shit
too.
working.
No, voice notes are cool too. I like that.
Ah,
It's
okay,
really
okay. I get
little
voice.
messages,
Like,
yeah.
is that the one where it's text and then
It's like
it's
a voice. It's like a voice
I
recording
sent
for
you
like,
a, yeah.
like a minute or less.
I sent you one.
I never.
That's awesome.
I think they're cool too. Yeah, me and Mila, we did that back and forth thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
But I prefer talking. Like,
Talking is so
hey,
fun,
how's it going?
for
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
But
yeah,
I think
cool.
like the first stages is like texting and then voice notes and then gradually working up to
Mhm.
phone calls, and then maybe FaceTimes. But I don't really care for FaceTime.
You don't really care for FaceTime.
I'm busy. Like I'm all
I don't
over
have
the
time to do this.
I don't
Oh,
know, I'm all
yeah,
over
yeah.
the place. So I just want to plug you into my headphones and I'll just talk all.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah,
you
there
know?
it is. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm the same way too.
Yeah.
Just AirPods and just if you're gonna, someone's calling. Oh yeah, answer. Da, 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 and then
There
you're
you
just you're just on the go.
Mhm.
Hey, that's what's up. Let's see. Jay, you got anything else?
I always do, but I keep losing it. That's one thing with me. I have something in my head. If I don't get it out, I lose it, and it's one of those moments. I hate it.
Okay, I got one. Your age group, our age group. Do you have any advice for people that are in our age group that are dating, that are like fresh on, like they just got out of a relationship, death in the family, death to the spouse, like unseen circumstances that just happened to them, and now they're like ready to go out there to date. Do you have any advice for them? Because it's
Yes.
totally different when you're 16 and all you need is or 16 or 20-year-old, all you need is a good screw and you're straight. But now, since we're a little bit older, the mental factor comes into it now. And also, you got, I'm not going to say baggage, but it's you have a career, maybe you have kids, you have a dog that you own, maybe you have a mortgage and payments. So how do you, you got any advice for listeners that are 30 and up getting back into the dating scene?
I would say just be very clear about your intentions with dating, because
we heard that before. Yeah.
Just be very clear with your intentions. There's some people who are not really open to something serious yet, and there's people who are, and you really need to be open and honest with yourself and with whoever you're going to be, going on a date with, because you are taking up both of our times, so
time is precious.
Be cordial.
Time is very precious. So I just say be honest and be intentional. Just be intentional.
Do you prefer a guy that's straight, guy or girl? Sorry,
Guy.
guy. Okay.
Guy.
Do you prefer a male to be more upfront with what he wants more, opposed to someone that's just playing it day by day, or would you like everything out in the open, the first time you guys meet or whatnot?
What do you mean, just?
So let's say we meet for the first time, we're out on a coffee date or whatever. Would you prefer the levels, or would you prefer the, hey, I'm just here to meet new people. I do not want to get into anything serious.
I prefer
or I'm just here to fuck or what or not.
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah. I got
Okay,
those.
okay,
I got
okay.
those, and I respect that. I commend them for that. Yeah, I got those. There's guys who are yeah, I just want to fuck, and I'm like, nah.
Nah. Okay.
Not for me.
Okay. So the upfront approach with I just want to fuck does not work.
It works, but it's just
1 out of 10.
I mean, I guess your intention,
if she's
if I'm about that, then sure.
If I'm horny and she's horny, it's going down.
Exactly. But you just be upfront and honest. There's
okay.
Yeah. And typically, because I'm my intentions is to find something real. The guys that I do attract are trying to find something real as well.
The energy.
Yes. So you just got to be intentional with your time, and you'll eventually find someone that you have a match. Eventually. I mean, I haven't found mine yet, but I'm going through the right direction, I think.
Okay, so with males, because I have a cousin that's freshly on the dating scene and he does not know what step one is. How would you tell him? Because I don't have any good advice. I only have the 20-year-old Chris that would give advice. But as a mature, woman that's going through this too, what's good advice for him? That's he's damn near 40 now, fresh on the scene. His game's gone. I know for a fact he does not know anything about the whole dating because he's been married before. And all he knows is just one person. How does he?
I honestly, you really can't. I can't really
just
give that advice.
Limb,
You just have to put yourself out there and be really honest with who you are. Because you don't want to make yourself look or be a 10. Personality. You don't want to match this. Let's just say I'm a dude and I'm trying to match this girl. And you don't want to put yourself on this pedestal where she thinks that you're this person when a few months down the line you're really not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You putting your best foot forward. I mean, you do, but you don't want to exceed that, if that makes sense. So just try to be as true to yourself as possible. Try to impress. I don't know how to explain it without sounding contradicting, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense because in my past
because you don't want to be the one that buys flowers on the first date and open car doors, and you're not going to do that 6 months down the line.
Yeah. Unless that is you.
Unless that is you.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say, I still do that.
Oh, that's sweet. So
yeah,
that's good for you.
ain't dead.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to lead the girl on like that. So
okay.
Yeah.
And I learned that a little bit because my last relationship, my ex told me that you're this and now you're not. You don't do this anymore.
Yeah, you used to do this, but you don't do it anymore.
Fucking Jay.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you,
Live
Jay?
and learn. I mean, it was good and bad. So, yeah. Learning. Still learning.
Okay. Next question is, and we still got a good amount of time. Next question is and this is gonna be a little toughy. The money situation in relationships. Are you two firm believers in joint accounts, or are you more of You make your cheddar, I make my cheese.
So like
Type
prenup,
shit. Huh?
like a prenup,
Yeah, maybe.
ish,
Yeah.
or just like in general. Yeah.
It's just in general. Let's say down the road you get together with a female, you get together with a guy. It gets heavy, but you guys aren't married yet. Gals, y'all ain't married yet, and that situation or that conversation comes up to where, hey, we should link up our accounts. Is it a go or is it a no go for y'all?
I like my money, so I'm gonna keep my account.
You can keep your shit. Okay,
Yeah.
me too. Me too.
Is that how you are? Because that's how I was in my past relationship. It's always been that way.
I have.
We didn't see anything wrong with it,
I have a
but
separate account and a separate account, but I do have a joint account.
I think
So that's what I have.
Yeah,
with
that's
my
what
buddy.
that's what I did too. Yeah.
Oh, you have a joint account, but a separate account.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that right now, but in the future, if I do have like
Yeah.
someone, that's what I want to do as well. Have my own account and then have like a
Just
joint
like a
account.
shared bills account, like all
Exactly.
your.
Is that something that you would do when you're like deep into a relationship, or you have to put a ring on it in order for that type of stable shit to happen?
So, for me, I'm in a situation to where I may not even be married, but I would like to. But if it does, then yeah, married, have a joint account. But if there's a conversation brought up before marriage and having a joint account, and if the time needs it, so I'm playing it by ear, then yeah, then I would probably have that joint account when I'm not married. It's like
It's
a
either
lot.
or right now. It's up in the air. Yeah.
It's really up in
Just
the air.
catch it. How about you, Camille?
I guess it depends on the person. If I trust this person, then I could definitely do an account with them. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot
I
of
don't
money
even know
in
if I
the
want to
world.
get married. I don't know. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, no, hey, that's not it. That is cool. That is cool. Question, and I asked this before. Should these dating apps have the motherfucker's credit score?
Credit
Oh,
score.
Should they-
750 and above.
Should show their credit score on these dating apps?
You know, credit scores are always fixable though.
Mhm.
Ah, you're
So
right.
just
okay.
not like, credit scores are fixable, but not all men are.
Oh,
They're separate
that's,
too.
That should be the name of this episode.
Hey guys, learn
Hey,
something
that's
from
a
that.
good- hey, you should learn from this one. Okay.
Yeah, your credit score might be 350, but you're still a 350.
Yeah, you're still 350 as a person. You ass. Oh, okay. Jay, you got anything?
What? This is going back to your baking. What is your best baking or your best recipe? No, not recipe. Well, I guess your best.
I should have brought you guys some desserts. I'm so sorry.
God damn it, Camille,
I'm
you're
so
done
sorry.
fucked up today.
I know, I feel like I
Holy
got so
shit.
much going on. I'm so sorry.
It's
It's all good. Jake's
Um,
gonna be serving.
But my best dessert that I sell is called Poi Crunch. I don't know if you've had pumpkin crunch before, but it's like a local twist to a pumpkin crunch.
Okay, except with poi.
It's with poi, and I know not many people like poi. I don't know if you like poi. You
I'm
guys are
still trying to
military.
get used to
See?
poi.
Yeah.
Yeah, see poi. Not many people like poi, but a lot of locals do. So, just think of poi
Oh.
with sugar. I know if anybody's listening right now, that is like a true Hawaiian, they'd probably like throw their slipper at me because we don't
Aw.
put sugar in poi, but I do because it is a dessert. So
Would you ever? Did you ever think of getting your own truck? Or
I have thought about it.
Uh huh.
But
What's
I don't
stopping
wanna
you?
do it anymore.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Probably a lot of responsibilities.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
It's
it
a lot. I don't have employees. It's just me, myself, and I. So
Uh-huh.
it's a lot of work. And I did work with Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf before, and I did that by myself. I used to cater to all the restaurants down from like Maui, Kauai, Big Island, Oahu.
Okay.
And I did all their cheesecakes, and that was a lot of work. I mean,
Oh, cheesecake. Oh my
it's
God.
just, and you know what? I mean, for me, like, I don't want to hire someone and the quality is less. I don't know. Maybe I have trust issues. That's
Okay.
probably the thing.
Leading question. Having a busy lifestyle right now, do you think it dramatically affected your dating life, or it morally just like, okay, dating is just a side thing. If it happens, it happens.
That's exactly what it is right
Okay.
now. So for
Okay.
me, I'm in no rush to find a relationship. It is.
Atta girl.
I'm a busy person. I'm a single mom. I have 2 businesses, and dating is secondary. It's not like a priority.
Mhm.
But if I do find a match and like we hit it off real quick, then awesome.
That's
you know.
cool. That's cool.
But-
It's that if it happens, it happens type
Correct.
deal,
Yes.
right?
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
But you gotta take care of yourself, thyself.
Gotta
Oh,
take care of
definitely,
myself,
definitely.
My son, my business.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Of
take care
course.
of me first, right?
Me
Because
and my family.
you're the you're the all-star on your team.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
I get it. Oh, I get it.
Oh,
Married
yeah.
guy here. I get it. Yeah. Well, shit. That's some good ass advice that you busted out on us, Camille. Do you have any last plugs before we end this?
No, I think I'm good.
No
Yeah.
shout outs or anything to your businesses,
Hair
to your
salon.
Yeah, your hair salon, your
My
hair
salon. I got my
stylist.
hairstylist.
Your,
Shout out to Hawaii Creative Crew. They are my family. They brought me in. They took me into their wing, and we're
Nice.
a lot of creatives. So a bunch of photographers,
Ah.
a bunch of models, some makeup artists, and they're doing some big things.
Hell yeah, let them know about this podcast, right? Tell them you guys.
For sure.
We'll have like a whole long ass panel and shit one day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool. Jay, you got anything?
Word of the day: self-love.
Self-love. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, shit. Shout out to our content advisors, Neo Brown, Unicorn Vic, our beat maker, Rafi Bite, and our landlord, Bobby Engineer for the goddamn vibe. Hopefully, y'all learned a thing or 10 today. Thanks for listening to the Relationship Method podcast. I think this comes out the first week of the new year, or maybe the last week of December. We don't know. But happy fucking holidays, everybody.
Happy fucking holidays.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jay.
And we out this bitch. Peace.